taking my spray paint here and creating a bright pattern. I'm actually going to take my painter's tape. I'm just going to cover up the camera on the iPhone here so that nothing gets paint on it, so we can use this later. Just do this. Yep. Great. Pull that back. Perfect. Yep. Great. Just gonna take my green. Great. Perfect. So if you're just tuning in, this is my iPhone. I'm just taking my spray paint and creating the pattern that I want. Oh, that looks great. And then as you can see, I've taped off here some masking tape lines with just ordinary painter's tape. And now I'm just gonna pull this back here to create a really cool effect on my iPhone case. As you can see, it's just an ordinary iPhone, and I am just adding some final touches here. Great. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Dawn dish soap. This is the spray kind, as you can see, not the liquid. And I'm just going to spray, I'm just going to spray that here on top of the phone. Perfect. And then we're gonna go in with our black spray paint. Let's take that cap off. And what's gonna happen is once I spray my black spray paint on the phone, what you will see is where the dish soap is on the phone, the black spray paint won't stick. And then we're gonna wash that off. And what you will see is you will see all of the vibrant colors I have underneath come through. And so we're just gonna spray, the black spray paint over top here. And just like so. Great, and as you can see here, wow, I'm just gonna make sure that camera corner is covered. Great. As you can see, where the dish soap is on the iPhone, the spray paint underneath will come through because what we're going to do in a second here is we're just going to take our water and we're going to wash off all of the dish soap here off of the phone. Actually, let me just add some final, and if you're just tuning in, we're taking our normal spray paint here and we are just spray painting our phone. And I've taken my painter's tape and I have created a line pattern here on the iPhone, and we're just gonna peel back this tab. All of the lines culminate here at the top of the iPhone, and we're just gonna pull it back. Jeannie says I've got to be crazy. Jeannie, I have done this so many times. Let me tell you, it works every time. So Jeannie, I'm gonna explain to you what's going on. So I'm taking my spray paint here and I have spray painted the phone. You can use any type of colors that you want. I really like these vibrant neon colors, and then we're just spraying it over top like so until you get your desired effect. I'm gonna add some more blue and pink, and then we're just gonna peel back this tab there. Great, this is great. Perfect. And then we've taken our Dawn dish soap here, and yes, Lauren, so you got it. So the case is waterproof, just like this is an ordinary iPhone. I'll flip it around for you so you can see. Ordinary iPhone, so it is waterproof up to a certain depth, and we're not submerging it in water, we're just gonna pour the water over. And so I've taken my Dawn dish soap and I'm spraying it on, And then what you will see is wherever the dish soap is, the color that I layer on top of it, it will not stick. So we're just gonna spray. That's so good. We're gonna spray that phone over with black. And then, like I said, I taped this off. There we go. Great. So because we didn't want that camera to be covered, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to peel back this tape, and we're going to take our water here and we're going to pour it all over the phone. And what you will see is the colors that are on top of the dish soap, it's going to wipe it away, and then what will happen is you'll see that effect coming through. And then I'm just going to take my tape here that I've culminated all at this tab at the top, and I'm just going to pull this all down. So we're ready. Like I said, I just took my normal spray paint here. Just going to add some finishing touches. Great. I really like this blue. I think it's so wonderful. We'll cover up that camera so we don't get it. Wow, that looks really good. So if you're just tuning in, this is normal spray paint. I just got it at the hardware store. You can choose any color that you want. I really like these more vibrant colors. Great. And then we've just taken our Dawn dish soap. I got the spray kind. I'll spray it for you so you can see. Wow, look at that. So it sprays out in this foam. You could also use the liquid dish soap if you like, but I personally like the effect that this foam dish soap, there we go, gives you. Great. So we're just going to cover the phone in a random pattern, and then what we're going to do is, as you can see, I have taped a pattern on the phone, and it all culminates to this this one point. Alyssa, she says, hurry up and do it. Alyssa, I am ready to do it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my water and I'm going to wash away the dish soap, and what you will see is any spray paint that is layered on top of the dish soap will not stick. And what's going to happen is you're going to see the other colors come through, and the pattern that I have created, as you can see, wow, look at those clean lines. The pattern that I've created on the phone, it'll still be white underneath, and so you're going to see all of this come through. It's quite wonderful. And so I'm just going to take my water, yep, and we're just going to pour it at the top here. We're going to pour it over, and then what you're going to see is it's going to come down over the phone. And hey Joey, nice to meet you. And so what we're going to do is we're going to pour our water down over the phone, and wherever the spray paint is layered over top of the dish soap, like so, it will not stick. So we're just getting our final touches here. Great. And then in a second, I'm going to pull this back here, and what you will see is the pattern that's culminating at the top of this painter's tape tab will reveal itself. And I'm just going to pour the water over here, and yeah, I think we're about done. So yeah, so for those of you who are tuning in, everybody's asking, I've got my normal spray paint here, and we're just layering it on top of the phone. And yep, I'm just gonna go like this. Yep, and then I've taken my Dawn, perfect. I've taken my Dawn dish soap here, and I have layered it over top of the spray paint. You could use any dish soap. Like I said before, I really like this spray, as you can see, and it creates a really amazing effect on the phone. You're gonna see it come through, and I'm just gonna take my water and I'm gonna pour it here over the phone. And immediately after we wash away all of this dish soap, I'm going to pull back this tab here, and you're going to see the pattern that I've created. It's really going to be quite wonderful. So I think we're ready. We're just ready to pour it. Yep, we're just going to do it. Nicole says, come on and do it already. Nicole, I am just as ready as you are to see the final result. I've layered my my spray paint. I've got my pattern that I've created. It's a triangular pattern I've created with my painter's tape, and it all culminates at this one point here. And so I'm just gonna pull this back here, and you will see the pattern underneath. I'm just gonna wash away the dish soap over the phone. And yeah, Alyssa says stop talking. Alyssa, I am ready to stop talking. I want to show you because I think this is my best work yet. It's going to be really great. And we're gonna pour the water over the phone, and then we're gonna pull the masking tape here back, and you will see what I've created. So this is my ordinary iPhone. I don't like the white cases. I think they're quite boring, and I also don't like the hard shell cases because, you know, it's hard. You can't fit it in your pocket. It no longer makes the iPhone a thin piece of technology that can just fit in your pocket. They're often quite bulky, and so what I like to do is customize the top of the phone. So I'm just going to take my water here. I'm going to pour it over the phone, and what you will see is it will wash away the dish soap here that I have layered onto the phone, and you're going to see the amazing effect it has. Yep. And so I'm going to lift this up here, and then we're just going to pour the water over the phone, and then I'm going to take this tab here, and we're going to pull it off straight away, and you'll see the effect that I have created on my ordinary iPhone. So give me a lot of likes and hearts if you guys are ready to see this. I see a lot of hearts coming in. I think everybody is ready to see me do this. Oh my gosh, I cannot. Jeannie says I'm taking too long. Jeannie, I agree with you. I'm ready to go. I want to show you the final result. This is going to be so amazing. Anthony says, are you serious right now? Anthony, I think you're probably referring to the water going over the phone. I'm just going to get you up to speed. So Anthony, what I've done here is I'm taking my water, and I've actually sprayed my dish soap here onto the phone like so. And what happens when you spray the dish soap is that any color then that you layer over top of the dish soap won't stick. And so what's going to happen is we are creating this sort of marble tie-dye effect because I've chosen these neon tie-dye like colors, and yeah, it's going to be really beautiful. So I'm going to wash away the dish soap with this water here. And what you're going to see is all of the other colors come through. So I've also taken my painter's tape, and I have culminated all the tape up until this one point here. And I'm just going to pull it. We're just going to pull it down here. As you can see, there are these really crisp lines underneath that are going to be quite awesome. You can customize the pattern that you create. Amanda says, OMG, pour the water. Amanda, I'm ready to pour the water, and what you're going to see is you're going to see all of the dish soap wash away, and then the colors that I layered underneath first will come through. And yeah, I think I'm ready to see what my iPhone, like I said, it's an ordinary iPhone here. I'm ready to see what my iPhone looks like and the creation that I have made. So if you're just tuning in, I took normal spray paint. I layered it on in a pattern that was sort of like a tie-dye effect. And then what I'm going to do is I also layered this dish soap, as you can see, wow, as you can see on the phone. And I'm just gonna take my water and I'm gonna pour it over here, the phone. And immediately then I'm gonna take my painter's tape here that I've culminated at this one tab here, and I'm just gonna pull it. I'm gonna pull it straight down, and I think we're ready. I think we're ready to wash it away. And yeah, Alyssa says everyone wants you to do it. I see a lot of hearts and likes coming in the comments. Alyssa, I agree with you. I think it's time to pour this water here all over the phone, and yeah, we're gonna see what this looks like. So it's all culminating at this one point here, and you're gonna see, wow, if you can see here at the top, like I said, I just have my white iPhone, and where I've taped it off, you'll be able to see these lines that I've created. It's sort of like a triangular, wow, you can kind of see it in the reflection there, sort of like a triangular pattern. And so I'm ready. I'm just gonna pour this water over the phone. And Pamela says, oh, you're crazy. Pamela, I think you're referring to the water. Just to note, iPhones are waterproof, actually, to a certain extent, if they're submerged. And I am not submerging the iPhone into any water. I'm just going to lightly pour it over top of the phone. And yeah, I think we're ready. We're ready to do it. So I'm just going to take my water and I'm going to pour here. Mike says, just do it. Mike, I'm ready to do it. I see a lot of laughy faces. I think you guys are loving it. This is so great. Yeah, so I'm just going to pour. I'm going to pour my water here over the phone, and then the pattern that I have created, it all culminates at this one point with my painter's tape, and I'm just going to pull this tab off, whoop, and it'll all come off in one swoop, and then you'll see the final product. So I think I'm ready. I'm just ready to pour. I'm just going to pour it here. Yeah, Alyssa is ready. She says, just do it, lady. Alyssa, I'm right there with you. I'm just getting ready to pour. What we're going to do is we're going to pour the water on top of the phone, and you're going to see all of the dish soap run off here, and then the other colors are going to shine through, which is going to be, yeah, it's going to be really amazing. So here I go. I'm just gonna get this prepped, and we're going to slowly pour the water here. Pour the water over the phone, and yeah, I think we're ready to do it. So I'm just gonna pour. Yep. Gonna go here. Great. I'm just gonna pour here my water over the phone. Yep. Great. Here we go. Wow. Oh, it's so good. And then we're just gonna pull, this tab. Wow. Wow, that looks